No, you've been a
Hi,
good
this is Chucky Dad. I'm about to make your day if you have a Yuneec Q500, perhaps other machines too, and it is wandering sideways or drifting sideways, drifting in any direction. I bought the drone second hand, and it's got a very bad drift to the left. As you can see just here, it's quite dangerous and tricky, and if you're not right on the ball when it's moved like that and you're trying to film something, you're going to very easily crash your drone, and it makes it very hard to land, of course. You've got to basically got a hand catch. I went onto the various forums and saw all sorts of advice. I really wish people that don't know what they're talking about wouldn't feel so compelled to say something, because there's an awful lot of bad advice. The forums seem to be full of people saying that your props are old, or you're damaged, or your motors are damaged, or they're getting old. It just never rung true with me that could be the case. It's not as if the motors are all absolutely perfectly the same in the first place, and they don't wear the same, and it makes no difference. The machine's trying to hold to a position, and if one motor's a bit weak or a bit older, it's just going to basically spin that motor a little bit harder or whatever. But each motor's got its own separate controller, and that is never ever going to be the problem. Sure, a motor might die or a prop might break or something, and you'll know about it, but that's not going to cause the drift. The drift is to do with configuration. There's a number of things that you should do, and there's a number of various videos on YouTube that explain the process, particularly first up of the compass calibration and the accelerometer calibration. You can certainly find your own videos on YouTube, and I'll put a link at the bottom of this one for quite a good video of calibrating the compass and the accelerometer, and I recommend you do that. And I recommend when you do that you use a nice open area and have the aircraft as flat on the ground as possible, not moving at all, and very flat when you configure the accelerometer, and or when you configure the compass. You need to basically you turn the craft end over end, and then moving it one set of props around, a quarter of the way around, and turning it over again, moving it a quarter of the way again, turning it over again. Do that 4 times, and it beeps and makes all sorts of noises and carries on, and it's calibrated. I did all that, which is a good thing to do, but that didn't fix the problem. How you actually fix it is you need to go in, and I'll just... Okay, now I'm not sure how well this is going to work here, but a moment. We go into system settings. Okay, down to about flight mode control, and you tap on the Android version a number of times. Just go back to that screen there, hit the controller test, and away you go. And you just follow first up the hit the controller test, and away you go. Controller test, enter, and next. Okay, and from here you're basically calibrating each of the buttons. So up, down. Sorry, we need to start, don't we? Here we go. Up, down, that's J1. Sideways, it's J2. Up, down, J3. Now J4 doesn't want to configure. Okay, it's not the end of the world. Go through these 2 buttons here, the speed control and the camera gimbal. They're done. Then we'll go next, and we'll just go basically all around here. That's passed now, and you'll see also that that's passed, even though that didn't configure in the first place. Then you just need to check the rest, hit all the buttons basically, That one, I want to start the drone, and that one, and that one. Finish, get out of there. And if you had a drone that was drifting, and you have done that, you have correctly configured your accelerometer and your compass, your drone is not going to drift anymore.